everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today is a very exciting day because I have got a brand new Haibike e-bike in the bike stand awaiting its upgrades from Halo and Gusset. I'm super stoked because this year I'm going to be working even closer with Haibike on some cool videos and projects on their latest e-bikes. So the bike that I'm riding this year is the Haibike All Mountains 3.0 in this gorgeous blue colour, which is glittery in the sunlight, which is awesome. It's in a size small as well. Moving further down the bike to the battery and the motor, we've got a 625 watt-hour battery which powers the Bosch Gen 4 motor, which has 75 Newton meters of torque. Another big change they've made to these bikes is they've put the battery inside the frame, and there's also an option for a range extender as well. They've also made some changes to the geometry of the bike, and one of those being is they've moved all of the heavy parts down to the bottom, and the reason for that is because it means that the bike feels a bit more agile and stable. Moving further down towards the back of the bike, and as you can see, Haibike have done a hexagonal rear triangle, and that is because it adds strength and it's just unique to Haibike and it looks cool. So as you can see at the top of the bike, we've got this cool looking Cobra setup on the top tube, so it's wider at the front to add strength to that area, and then as it goes down the top tube it gets thinner, and that's because it means it's a lot smaller when you're riding it between your legs. Another change that Haibike have made to these bikes, and it's quite a big one especially for me, is they've got a 29-inch wheel on the front and a 27.5 on the rear. So this bike is a mullet setup bike, and the reason that this is cool especially for me is that when you're going downhill it means that you're a little bit sort of leveled out as opposed to like going straight over the bars like you feel like you're going to go over. And it also means that it goes over things a lot smoother as well. But these wheels obviously aren't Halo wheels, so let's dive into these boxes and get out some goodies. So here we go, we've got the Halo wheels, and these ones are the Ridgeline ones, which some of you may have seen me fit to the old e-bike, but I've got a fresh set for the brand new one. So these ones come in obviously 29-inch size as well as 27.5. They've got 30 clicks of engagement on the hub, and the rim is 30mm wide. They also come in boost and non-boost, so let's get these on the bike. So I've actually already done the front wheel, it's looking awesome. I love how shiny they are as well. And I've taken the back wheel off now, and I'm going to show you guys on camera me switching this on because it's a bit more interesting, there's a bit more to it. And yeah, I'm stoked to get both wheels on now. So first things first, what we've got to do is let the air out of the tyre, just like that. So now what I'm doing is just popping the tyre off the bead on both sides, and I'm actually gonna have to ask Tom, who is behind the camera, to help me, because I have got tyre levers, but it means I'm going to have to actually go and walk and get them, and that's the one thing that I didn't think of when I started this video. So Tom has got tyre lever fingers and he's going to help me. Here he is, look.
It's not even flat.
The man of the moment.
Mr. Tyre lever hands. So quick lesson for you all. This one's easy.
Oh.
It's really saggy. So you not pop the bead this side, so what you need to do is get your bead off, like that. Then it makes it really nice and floppy. And
love the floppy tyre.
All you do is just get that bit of the tyre over the edge, and then when it's over the edge, like that, you just grab onto it, and then just simply pull down, and it's off. And that actually works with all tyres. Some are a little bit more tough than others obviously, but general rule of thumb, once that's there, just try and get one bit over, and then just grab a tyre like you're grabbing an old t-shirt and just pull down on it really hard.
And job done.
Done.
Also, by the way, what do you think of the new bike?
I think that's so nice. I really like the colour.
Yeah.
I do prefer mine still because it's mine.
Oh,
But no, honestly, that's really nice. I get another bike, and I'm trying to decide whether to get one in this colour or the red. So I don't really know. They're all nice. Why do they make so many nice bikes? It's too hard to choose from.
Comment below,
it's a hard
guys.
life, isn't it?
Comment below whose bike's the nicest. Tom's one or mine. Okay, so what I'm doing now is taking the cassette off the bike. So I've got my chain whip, I've got my
cassette tool.
Yeah, and what?
Adjustable spanner.
That's the one. Good job, you're in. Right, so we're going to put the chain whip on, like so. And then the cassette tool goes in there. Yes, there we go. There we go. And the cassette
is removed.
Yeah. So you just got to make sure that when you take cassettes off, you take them off like in one lot, because you don't want to mix up spacers and things, because then your gears are just going to be all over the shop. So take it off in one go, and then we'll put this on the new wheel. Right, so we're going to put the new cassette on the wheel, spacer. Okay, that's the last one on. Now time to put in the lock nut. Now we're just tightening up the lock nut. There we go. Sorted. So now we can put the tyre inner tube and the disc brake on. Actually, we'll do the disc brake first. Yeah. Okay, I've just taken the bolts out of the disc and I'm going to put it onto the new wheel. So just quickly as well, something else that I need to mention is that little thing there is actually the magnet for the e-bike. So when the bike wheel spins around, that goes past a sensor and it regulates how fast you're going. So obviously you can't go like 60 miles an hour on one of these bikes, it's just be ridiculous. So they've now put it in the disc, which is cool because it was on the spoke before, so it's way better on there. So I'm just going to pop this onto the new wheel now and we'll tighten up the bolts. The disc is on now, the cassette is on, and we're going to put the tyre on. But actually, one thing that I did forget to mention is, as you can see, there's some blue tape in these rims, and that is because they're tubeless ready. But I'm not going to do these ones tubeless just yet. I'll probably change them to tubeless at a later date. So yeah, let's put the tyres on.
Got to make sure those valves are in line with the logo.
Yeah. Did you put the tube in now and then pop the rim, pop the thingy on? Because what I do is I pop on one side first.
Yeah, I put one side on in the tube, yeah.
Yeah.
In the tube in?
Yeah, inner tube is now in.
Nice.
And then we pop the bead on the other side.
Then
it's time to pump it up.
How much PSI?
I go for 25 in the back and then 30 in the front. The back wheel is in now, which is cool. It looks sick. Super new, super shiny. But now, so the wheels are done. The next thing is the components. So what I have got is over here, so I'll show you. The first thing that I'm going to swap on this bike is the pedals, and I have got inside this box the Gusset S2 pedals. These are awesome. They've got the pins in them, which means that your feet are gripped to the pedals, and also as well they've got this cool like area here where they've added strength to the weak areas, so it makes them super strong. And yeah, I run these on every single bike, so we'll be putting them ones on right now. Right, so that pedal is in, nice and tight. There we go, look at that, looks way better. Here we have the Gusset S2 saddle, which I am putting on right now.
Looks good.
There we go, that's pretty much it. There we go, look how nice that looks, way better.
Nice comfy seat.
All the Gusset components. So the next thing we've got to put on now is I've got some bars, a stem and some grips. Here I have the Gusset S2 bars. They have a 20mm rise and they're 800mm wide. And then we've got the Gusset S2 stem as well, which is 33mm long. So we're going to put them onto the bike. But also I have here a Gusset top cap, which is going to go just like that, and I'll show you guys when we put it in. But also, probably what I'm most excited about is the S2 lock-on grips. Now these are the extra soft ones, and they really are soft, and they've now got the oil slick what do you call it, like rims? Collar, that's it, collar. And it's going to look insane, especially against the blue frame, so I'm excited to get them on. So there we go, the bars, stem and the Gusset oil slick grips are on the bike now, and I personally think it looks unreal. And we've got the Gusset top cap there too, which also looks insane. These bars and the stem are actually off the other bike, so I will be getting a brand new set very, very soon. But I think what we should do now is just take a closer look at the bike, because it's just unreal. Absolutely unreal, it's insane. Like, I absolutely love this blue colour, and then the oil slick grips from Gusset, the S2 pedals, the saddle, everything, and the wheels. It just makes this bike just look absolutely insane. I want to say thank you to Halo and Gusset for kitting this bike out, and also a massive thank you to Haibike as well for sending me this bike. I cannot wait to get it out on the trails and send it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, leave some comments below what you think of the bike, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!